Hey y'all, hey, it's your golden girl and I'm here with the hubby.
Big ChuK.
And we're about to have a taco mukbang. It's not a challenge, so don't let him make it a challenge. We're just eating taco.
Just eating tacos.
Just eating tacos. Hope y'all are having a great Valentine's Day. We are.
You got cilantro to go on the tacos. She cut up cucumbers to go on the tacos.
This is our first time trying it on tacos. I just saw somebody do it and I wanted to try it.
Jalapenos and onion.
And shredded cheese.
Oh, let me get that up close and personal. She shredded that too. Smooth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get it. Did you bring that spoon or no?
No, just grab with your hand. We at home. We can grab stuff with our hand. We done had COVID. We got nothing to worry about. Cucumber.
Ooh, and we also got Big ChuK's homemade salsa. He made this salsa.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Did make that salsa.
He made it. It's so good.
Some
It's hearty.
Cheese. We're just gonna get messy with it. Y'all probably just eat cheese on your tacos.
I was just about to say, what do y'all eat on y'all's tacos? Everybody eats something different on there. I'm anxious to try this. I like cilantro. I don't like no Mexican dish without it. I can eat it without it, but I like it on there.
Mm-hmm.
So good. You like it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all save y'all Taco Bell bags?
I forgot.
You save your Taco Bell bags?
You're not from America. If you don't have a drawer in your kitchen,
For condiments.
designated,
We save our Taco Bell bags.
you might have some ketchup. You might even be fancy and have a few of those barbecue sauces. But everybody got this. Because you can buy it in a bottle, but it don't taste nothing like it does in this little
Wonder
pack.
why it's so different, the bottle and the...
Might be a mind thing.
I think so.
I'm just gonna say the
Ooh,
cucumber mixed with the
you like it?
cilantro is
It's fine. Mmm. Yep.
we sleep on crunchy tacos.
We got so used to salt.
Mm-hmm. These crunchies are pretty clutch too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's snowing in Arkansas. That's a rare occasion. Well, it's like sleeting right now, but that snow does.
Pure ice.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what he does?
I did some donuts in the parking lot.
Who does that?
Gotta keep her on our toes.
I stay on my toes, that's why. That's why I don't ever do donuts and ice.
Yeah, y'all go watch it. It's on my personal Facebook.
That's not being on your toes, doing donuts and ice. It's actually being way off your toes. You have no control. I was scared. I was so scared.
You were threatening to hit me.
I would never, but it sounded so real. He got scared. I will punch you. I was so scared. We were surrounded by ice. Who does that? He knew I was gonna get scared too. Uh-oh, the onion. Dun, da, da, da.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show y'all one of my tacos up close. Something missing. I just couldn't think of what it was. I don't even think nothing missing. You know how you used to a certain color? You know we get the that Fiesta blend.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the cheddar and the it ain't mozzarella, cheddar and maybe it is mozzarella. I don't know. Anyway, it's the color. It's got me kind of slightly thrown off.
Are you about to finally eat your first taco?
It's my second taco, sir. Jalapenos, cheese, cilantro, onion, cucumber. Yummy, yummy. What taco you on? Two?
Bunch? No. I've had like 4 or 5.
No, you haven't.
Man, don't play with me. I want some tacos. Put the cilantro.
It's because I've been talking.
So yeah. People in the South, man, when it's about to snow, it's a comedy show. It's like I don't know what they assume is gonna happen, but it's literally like the world may end. Just hysteria. All bread gone.
Yeah,
All milk gone.
it's gonna sour. Unless you sit it outside and even in the cooler, I think it'll ruin quick. Maybe not. I recently got some dental work done. Some teeth at the back pulled and a bridge put in. When I tell you, I was supposed to get it done in May, but Corona happened, so I had to reschedule, and I just went back. And when I tell you I was nervous and scared, I was nervous and scared, but you know how you scared about something, but you know you gotta do it, you need to do it? That was me. I knew I had to go ahead and get it done. So when I got there, they done my regular cleaning, and she done her x-rays, and we figured out a plan that will make me have a great smile. That was the goal. So she got done doing her thing. She was like, well, we can get started today. And hesitantly, I was like, okay. And she's like, well, if you want to go eat and come back, then we'll get started. I went, I smashed a ranchero. And on my way back, I said a good old prayer because I was still nervous, even though I knew, you know, it was going to be all right. And she was like, when I got back, she was like, do you want gas? And I was like, yeah. I've never had gas before. So he done a numbing. It's like I said, they had to pull some too. So he numbed me all the way around. Ooh, let me have some. And then they put the gas on me. I don't even know if it was 5 minutes later, but a little while later, I was like, am I supposed to feel like this? She was like, well, what do you feel like? I was like, real good. She was like, yes, ma'am, it's working. But I was thinking, like, they let people drive with this stuff. But after I got off of it, I felt, you know, a little bit later, I felt quite normal. But when I was on it, I was like, oh my God. It was awesome.
Yeah, I know it did a number. Her eyes were swollen after they got done. And she ate vegetable soup for a couple days. Now we back in full effect, smashing crunchy tacos.
I was mad too because I wanted real food. I was so hungry.
I was gonna get her some of that puree from the nursing home. Some blended beans.
I probably would have ate it too.
Some blended green
I'm so
beans.
hungry.
What y'all doing for Valentine's Day? We eating tacos. She put a little rose heart on the bed with a little personal letter to me today.
He always feel like he gotta go all out. He ain't gotta go all out.
She went all out.
Every
Sent me
day
to get a
feels like-
pedicure. So I got that. And they did like the big ultimate. She pulled out the package. She said, you get all of this.
Oh, she said that? Better.
She made sure and tried to make me seem like it was real.
That's deluxe. You know everybody get the cheap one. No, really.
Hey, they're so rude in those places. They just like, as soon as I walked in, she looked at the, because we bamboozled them because Janisha called and asked if they were still open. They closed at like 7. It was like 6, a little after. And she was like, yeah, you come in, you come on in. I don't think I need to imitate the voices. But she was like, come on in. And when I walked in and she seen me, she was probably like, oh, man.
Because I called.
She
so
looked
she
right
probably
at the clock.
thinking.
She looked at the clock and then looked at me. She was like, what you here for?
You should have been like, my wife just called about a pedicure.
I did. I tried to. I was like, my wife just called up here. That was us on the phone, is what I said. Of course, she just
she knows.
smiled and shook her head. But she sat down and I handed her that, and then they talked back and forth.
Because they knew. They remembered.
He was like, damn, that's that 40. You know what I'm saying? They just probably hoping it's at that 30 where they can just knock me down.
No.
Soak my legs, whatever, and get it done. But it was...
They had to do a deluxe.
Oh, she had the little stones out. And she put like a mask on. And it was dope.
Felt good, didn't it?
Yep, it felt real good. I had on them little joggers. They're real tight at the bottom, and I got big calves, and like it took everything in me to pull them up over my calf. But when I sat down, she was trying to pull them down at the end. She had my foot like this in her chest.
Oh, if I could have saw that.
They couldn't get it full. You remember when we went to that one and
She told us to find somewhere else.
she said, you go somewhere else and they get you.
Do I?
Hey, they be hustling though.
Yeah, but people can be so rude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They up there making more money than what they can stand. It's a pretty smart business to be into. I'm excited that Grace is into it. Mm-hmm. I want her to keep on keeping on.
Yes, you will.
It's
What you stop for?
I done ate a bunch. You're just slow with it. Valentine's Day too can't be getting all full.
You can.
Gotta stay limber.
Oh.
I ain't trying to hear about no tacos.
Let me have some of your sauce then.
All right, you better put what you don't use back in the drawer.
Oh, we really got a drawer for condiments.
They do. Everybody does.
Do they?
Everybody.
Y'all got Walmart sacks too?
Walmart sacks and condiments.
Not in the same drawer, but. Get
I'm
your
telling-
drink and eat another, yeah.
I've got another.
I'm not about to play with you.
Listen to this crunch though, y'all. This mic. Watch.
I want some more cucumbers. That's good.
Man, crunchy tacos, man. Been too long.
We always eat salt. I do. You want some chips and salsa?
Man.
You ain't full.
So, I made this salsa.
It's good too.
It's a,
Super.
got a little bit of everything in it. It's got cilantro, stew. I like fire roasted tomatoes, red onion and white onion, garlic, and lime juice, and I put cactus in it. Cactus.
And Big ChuK's touch.
Yo. And a little seasoning. My seasoning is the secret.
It's good.
Oh, shit. Give me a little so y'all can see the definition. And it's been sitting now for about a week in the jar, so it's like, it's really developed that salsa-like texture.
Try to put some on.
Man. Icy weather. It's already getting slick on the roads. We went to stop and it kind of did that thing. It's supposed to be like that for a few days down here. So.
I was looking forward to the snow, but not so much the ice.
So for the first time I got to salt my walkways. I mean, I poured salt like on steps and stuff, but
I know what you mean.
actually, you know, the sidewalk, like salted. And had to take we got 3 different water hydrants around the house. Had to wrap shirts around them and plastic bags and tape them so they don't freeze. You gotta have the water dripping because it's supposed to stay cold for next few days.
And we'll forget. We need to start dripping it in a minute.
Yeah, I've already got it dripping on that end of the house.
I don't even go on that side that much, so I'm glad you did. But I know.
Well, I know nobody does. That's why that's like the
Well, they
perfect
over there.
one. Yeah, but they don't.
They was laughing at me because one night Grace was in our room and she stayed in our room. One of them stayed in our room. I don't mind. We lay on the bed and talk all the time. But we were in, what was that? Was that whatever night that was you went to sleep? Was that Christmas? No, that wasn't Christmas. It was New Year's. We were in the kitchen laughing and talking, and she was like, I'm sleeping with y'all or something like that.
Went to sleep, huh?
You did.
Yeah, I went to sleep.
I was like, no, you not. She was like, yes, I am. I was like, girl, you got a whole quarter. She died. I died too. But I meant it though, because they do got a whole quarter. They got rooms, 2 bathrooms,
But they
and
choose
a whole nother room. But they want to be in there.
And they choose to use our shower because it gets hotter.
And they own living room. Like, who does that? You got your own quarter. Leave me alone.
No, they want to use our bathroom. They'll go past their bathroom to come to our bathroom just to be nosy and see what we got going on. And they've been like that ever since they was born. So it ain't nothing new. That's the reason why they probably do it. They like to see what we got going.
I think they just like being around us.
That's a good thing.
I know that's why I embrace it most of the time. But that night I was like, really?
No, it gets on my nerves because Aiden to the age where he gonna have the Alexa up loud as it'll go, listening to the stuff we don't really listen to, the newer stock type stuff. And it's in our bathroom, so we can hear it all through our room. But he can't take a shower without his music blaring. But I remember that. I remember being that age.
Me too.
You know, and music in the shower was a big deal. I made my own music most of the time. You know. I sang, rapped, and all that in the shower. Well, we didn't have a shower. We had a bathtub. I didn't have a shower until I was first moved in with her. This is the first time I ever had an actual shower. Like of my own. Growing up, I didn't have a shower. We had a bathtub. And
I had a shower, but you realize we done a lot of first things together.
Mm-hmm.
I was only 20 years old when I got with you.
I was number 21, 22.
You were 21, about to be 22.
Yeah.
Oh, we were such youngins.
Youngins. Well, we ain't no damn more.
What a blessing.
Life's a cool little journey.
Figure out a lot along the way, don't you?
But it really does start flying by kind of fast. Like almost kind of weird.
When you hit what age, or is there an age?
I don't know, but the past few years have just been like fast. Like, I mean, because I guess because you have these social media tools, and now like whenever you see memories and it'll say 4 years ago and it literally seems like it just happened. Maybe we never had the something to put it in perspective like social media does, so that's why it seems like
Social media does it, and when you get older, like you put more things into perspective. Like you have goals set, and you have things you want to do that you focus on doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you're younger, you're like, and not everybody, but some people, when you're younger, you're just like, I want to do this by this age. I want to do this by this age, and it just goes by so fast.
Man, it does. I think about Aiden as a baby, you know, and now looking at him, he's like his voice changed and stuff. And then Grace is heading into her teenage years, and then obviously that seems like she was just a baby. And then all the other babies around you that are now adults, like Poopa and them are all like grown, you know what I mean? And they were all babies having little birthday parties at the house. Man, we are old as...
We are not old.
We're getting there.
We're not old.
Won't be long now. We on the downhill side.
Oh, we aren't.
But it's cool. This spot's a cool place to be in because you've learned a lot. You're not as naive as you used to be in life. And I personally am finally kind of getting to like a peaceful place, you know? You got these different kind of battles you fight all your life when you're young, and when it comes to ambition and what you want versus what you got and what your purpose is versus if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And now you kind of come to terms with stuff and you realize it just is what it is, you know?
Correct. You do what you need to do, what's best for you, your family.
And just work with what you got around you.
And usually that's enough, and everything else fall into place.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that anxiety of being a youngster. You don't know it. Your faith ain't, well, I ain't gonna say that, but your faith gets stronger.
Depression is living in the past, and anxiety is living in the future. If you learn to forget about the past, and then you learn to not worry about the future, you just live for the day. There's a lot of peace in that. Now, I can speak it, but everybody still deals with it, battles with it. It's life. But it's cool to be alive, to be able to enjoy it, you know.
Ain't that the truth?
And to be able to say we grew from stuff, you know, that's a blessing.
Yes, indeed.
Now we just doing our thing, eating food on TV. tacos on TV.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Try McDonald's.
Hey, boy, if you'd have told our grandparents, like, man, we just eat food on TV and talk. That's a thing. They're like, what? Or if you'd have told them you could talk on the phone.
Who was that? Somebody said that. Remember?
What?
That was Terry. Remember he was like talking about how they didn't have all this when he was young, and like who would have thought you could call somebody in another state and see them while you talking to them?
Yeah.
Back
Imagine
in
trying
that
to tell somebody older that.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine just going back and telling like 10-year-old us that.
I know.
Like one of these days, you're gonna have this little thing you hold in your hand, and it's gonna be games and videos, and you're gonna be able to talk to your friends without even being with them. But you not only talk to them, you're gonna be able to look at them. All we had was that house phone, and I wore that thing.
And you'll be able to play the game with your friends while you're at your house, they're at their house, but y'all can see each other.
Boy, the more you think about it, it's kind of like they've been conditioning us for social distancing. Oh, let's not go there.
Yeah, that's not.
You can draw all kind of conspiracies out of it. But, hey, you know, stuff's kind of wild right now. So, entertainment is now here. And that's cool, because if you're not doing it, then you can watch it, because we still watch it. We watch other people's mukbangs.
Yeah, all the time.
And we think the same thing that you guys are probably thinking if you're still watching right now. Like, what am I doing still watching this, you know? But,
no, you don't think that. You be like, oh, she got some on her lip. Or,
yeah, well, I'm saying,
you critique it.
I'll have these moments, though, where it dawns on me. I'm like, I'm literally sitting here watching somebody eat food. And then I'm like,
I like it.
But it's interesting.
It is. I watch a lot of people eat. I subscribe
I don't know what the
too.
beauty of it is. Yeah. So subscribe to this channel.
No, really, I do. If you catch my attention, if I don't catch your attention, I'm cool with that. But if I'm watching somebody eat and I randomly click through and get on their video, I subscribe, because I might want to see them eat them tacos again. Or I
Here,
might want to see
let's
them.
pick up a taco
Oh yeah, we're gonna
piece
do
and then move this out of the way. And we'll do a
thumbnail with empty plates.
turn. Yeah. Well, look down. Get the glare. There you go. All right. Y'all can look at the empty platter. It's a security
We
blanket.
smashed.
Everything.
As we always do.
For
I'm about to eat this.
tacos. Anyway, man, everything's coming together. I'm super proud of my wife. She's done a good job with this, and she's done a good job at everything. And I want to tell you on Valentine's Day how much I love you and how much I appreciate you.
Don't make me cry.
That's the truth. I do.
I love you too.
You've seen me through a lot of stuff.
Brian, quit playing, because I'll cry. I love you.
I love you, baby. Happy Valentine's Day. Anyway, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell thingy down there. And every time she posts something, it'll jing-a-ling-a-ling, send you a notification. That way you can see it, you can keep up with us. We just appreciate you guys' support.
A whole lot.
It's really cool. We've seen a lot of growth over a short amount of time. And every episode that y'all are watching is a learning curve with lighting. We don't know what we're doing.
We'll figure it out, though.
We're figuring it out. I'm blessed. We got a good friend of mine that has developed a business here where we live. And he's going to help me out with our efforts to get us going, kind of teach me some things that I need to know about this lighting and film, cinematography. And that shout out to the Media Box. That's what that's called. It's a business here in Arkadelphia. They do anything you can think of as far as media needs. So if you're watching this and you're interested in doing something like this, they got a studio for it. Podcast, you want to record, music, whatever. he's set up for anything to do with the media side. So glad to have him here, local, and it's just it lets me know you're doing something right when stuff like that just happens, because he's never lived here. He had no reason to even be here. It's just a strange coincidence that he did. So, onward and upward, my honey is going to continue to grow and get bigger and bigger and better, and we're gonna finally figure this stuff out. But I appreciate the people along the way that supporting her.
You are definitely appreciated. All my subscribers, I love you real big. I mean that. Thanks so much.
Thank y'all.
Love y'all. We're about to get out of here. Have a great Valentine's Day. Peace out.